Hey, it's Mark here, and we're going to discuss the Animation Supplies animation stages. And they come in three different varieties. As you can see here, we have one which is, this one's actually not assembled. And we also had just a mesh in the back here. So this is the animation stage, which is 23.6 by 23.6 by 9 inches tall. The benefits of these stages in the complete form like this are that they have plywood assemblies underneath them so that you can clamp on your set walls. For example, you can make a series of walls around these edges by clamping them to the wood. You can also get your hands under here. You have lots of space, and you can get your arms underneath to adjust tie downs on a puppet like this. They also give you a lot of space to build a wall. It doesn't have to be in the very back, but it could be sort of here if you wanted to. The size is great. You want to make sure that you don't have to like stretch too far on a set to animate your puppet. And so this is probably the ideal size for a stage. You wouldn't want something longer, because if I'm here and I have to try and stretch further than that, my arms can't go past that point. So animating would be kind of a silly thing to do from that perspective. But the stages are made from steel like this with lots of little holes. And so this is great. So like I said, for tie downs, we have a Bendy's armature kit here, and it's tied down to the stage, and we can bend them, and you can see how that holds things nice and steadily. The other way you can tie your characters down to your set are with magnets, and this is one of the magnets. This is like the standard magnet that we sell. It's still wrapped up in this kind of bubble wrap. The reason being because I am gonna sell this, and I don't want it to get scratched or anything. But you go underneath your set. As long as your puppet's foot is made of steel, it'll lock it down nicely. You don't want to use magnets on wooden floors, because what this does is it actually magnetizes the steel, and it makes the magnetism spread out over an area. Whereas with wood, if you have any kind of gap in between your puppet's foot and the magnet, it's not going to work as well. So you really can only use this with a steel stage like this. The other great thing, like I said, is you can clamp your walls on here. You can also clamp stages together. So if you buy more than one, underneath would be the ideal place. So like under here, if you had two stages side by side, you'd take your clamp underneath and clamp it about here, so your clamps won't be in the way of your arms or anything like that, or in the shot. The other stage that we have is, and this one is called the standard animation stage. Now, I don't have it assembled, but what it comes with is comes with all the hardware. Got your legs and these parts, and we have screws as well. We have a little bag of screws that comes with this, so that you can screw these on the underside of the stage. And it's got pre-drilled holes, as you can see. So you attach it to these little holes, and you just simply need a Phillips screwdriver to do that. And from there, you take your legs here, and the legs are threaded, and you screw the leg down onto this. So it makes everything nice and strong. This option is probably best for someone that's like teaching a class with students, where you want something that you can take apart and it's portable and easy to put away as well. This option is great for that. Also, you have to have this on a table, so you have to have a table underneath it. The same can be said with one of these, but you can actually take cast iron water pipes and fittings and actually use those for the legs. So you can screw those directly to the stage. So there's the option of putting this on a table or using that kind of system. So this one here is a little bit more limited because of that. And then the final option is to just get the mesh itself, which you can see here, which is, these are all the same meshes, all the same dimensions. This option is for those that are willing to build their own stage, literally building the frame and the legs, which if you want to do that, that's a great option as well. And you can cut these with some with the hacksaw if you want to, but it's kind of difficult. Probably you'd want to use like a rotary cutoff wheel of some kind on an air tool, or something that's high speed, where you can just zip across, because this stuff is very strong. It does have some flex to it, But all of these will definitely help, any animators that want to, have something underneath their puppet. And the foundation, of course, under your puppet is important because it supports everything you put above. All right, well, anyway, thanks for watching, and see y'all later.